From cradle to confessional.
This is Messy Since Birth.
I'm Allie.
And I'm Amalia.
Hey, messy babies.
Hey, messy babies. What's up?
Girl, nothing. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Actually, I cannot complain. I can't complain, which I'm trying to... It's not like I'm a big complainer, but I have noticed, like, I harp on things and complain, and I'm like, let it go. Like, nothing's going to change.
Nothing's gonna change.
So why
how
am
was
I
your
up in
birthday?
arms?
How were your birthday shenanigans?
Okay, very, very cute. It's like, so we went to brunch at this golf course. It's called the Turn House in Columbia. Girl, anytime I go in there, I said, yeah, I feel like I'm a stay-at-home mom. My 4 kids are somewhere off. I don't know where they are, but I'm at brunch with my girls. I literally have no care in the world. I love that place. Um, and then Saturday night, we went out, and I was like, you know what? I got childcare. Don Julio, come on, let's go. I
Turn up.
I had a time, darling, because I don't go out much. So when I do, I need to spiral. If that's not what we're doing, don't invite me out. Like, I don't understand that. Why are you inviting me out if you're about to turn up? Because we could just have a glass of wine at home.
You want to be
So,
litty.
yes. Come on. Like, if you know me, you know. I'm here for a good time, darling. Okay?
Period.
And then ended up at the casino just to get food.
Okay. No
Got me a little
gambling?
Jimmy John's. Oh, I did one thing. And I was like, let me take my ass home. I actually hate
Okay.
the casino.
Me too.
Like, I
I'm not
understand
a
how y'all hoes
gambler.
get addicted. I
I
cannot
don't
part with my money like that.
either. I'm like,
Hell no.
how are you just throwing money in this machine or on these tables?
And girl, we were there at like 2, maybe. You should see the amount of old people there. I said, your bus is leaving. You have to go back home. Like, they need to come pick you up. These people
Yes,
are
they be
crazy.
in there. Mm-mm.
I always remember like Kim Zolciak in the casino. She's like, I need more money. Give me more money. I just spent $1,000 here. I'm like, okay, you're nuts.
Did you watch this week's episode of Next Gen?
I actually did because I had nothing else to do.
They were in Atlantic City. Or no, they went to
Jersey
Jersey
Shore.
Shore. And they were talking about Kim's gambling. I just don't understand how you could sit at that slot machine. It's
And
not
just
fun.
I think I won maybe $50 one time. And I was like, I'm gonna take this $50 and leave. Like, I'm not putting it back
Yeah.
into anything.
No.
So, no. But
Mm-mm.
girl, what's your mess of the week?
My mess of the week is this was my final connection with Love Island until the reunion. So I listened to the Keke Palmer interview with
Yep.
Shelly and Alandria. And oh boy, what a snooze this was.
Okay. Dang, someone had to say it. Someone
Mm.
had to say it. It was too PR. It was too, we already have the answers to the questions.
We already have the answers to the questions. Keke would not shut the F up and let these hosts talk. Like, why are you talking over them?
Well, in Kiki's defense, they were giving nothing.
They were giving nothing, but they also have not seen anything. This was taped maybe 2 days after they left the villa. So
Oh.
it's not
Oh, yeah,
like
she still had her braids.
they didn't know anything that really happened, and they didn't know the interview that Bleep had just given to that white lady. So they couldn't go off of much, but Keke would not shut up and just let them speak. And then she was asking questions like, did you really watch the show, Kiki? Lauren, Kiana Palmer? Did you watch the show? Because why are you not asking the questions that we would be asking?
Right.
It was annoying.
Another thing is Olandria, I heard maybe like 2 peeps.
Yes.
I was like, "Are you gonna talk?"
Well, is she going to
Uh,
ask her any questions? Because
right.
anytime she would ask her a question, Olandria would start to talk, but then Kiki would talk over her. I
Yeah,
was over it. So I think I'm officially freed from the Love Island USA 2025 shackles
until
until August 25th.
yep, and that's a Monday. I wonder if that's the first day of school. Either way, I'm watching it.
Right, period.
Make sure that lunch is packed before 9 o'clock. I'm sitting down by 9,
I'm
okay?
set with my handy dandy notebook. Like, literally, I'm set. And I wanted to pull this notebook out for the daggone Kiki Palmer interview, but I couldn't.
No need.
There was no need. So that's my mess of the
Mm.
week. What about you, twin? What's your mess?
I have a new stem. That's my mess of the
Oh,
week.
Lord. What is it?
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save 50 pounds per person. Darling, hold my hand.
And that's
Look,
your stem, and mine is nothing beats a jet to holiday.
bounce version.
Bounce version, nothing beats a jet to holiday.
Gotta practice my little trip out. Why are we like this? It's
Why are we like this?
look, it's on repeat. I got it in an opera voice. I got it in a all different types of accents. I just it's
Why are
still
we
in
like
the
this? Okay,
medulla.
so on the finale episode of Love Island after they named the cast, did you not just say nothing beats a jet to holiday?
Yes. And look, this man's looking at me like, "What are you talking about?" Because unfortunately, I'm chronically online now, and he's not. And he's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Oh my god, can you get with it?"
Nothing beats a
Like,
jet to holiday.
and right now, you can save 50 pounds.
It's so
Like,
bad. It's so bad.
we need help.
We do.
Hey, hola, hola, bienvenido a Miami.
Me
So,
speak no Espanol.
oh, pobrecita, no español?
No,
Look,
mommy.
I feel like my like Cuban Miami Spanish is that's a whole different language. So I just know I know what I know, and that's it. But we're gonna get into Real Housewives of Miami. This episode was it was interesting. It took a little bit too long
Gosh,
to get there, but we got there.
we got there.
Now, this is so random. Julia and Karamo Brown being friends. Like, just say you want to be on the show real quick, Karamo.
Right. Because if you're friends with Julia, why haven't you wardrobed her a little bit better?
It's and I okay. I don't
She
like how
needs some
she
fashion advice.
I've given up on her. Truly. And like her parading around her kids. This is the problem I have with certain demographics adopting black kids. They're not a labubu. Okay, you can't just hang them on your purse and say, "Oh, look at my black baby." That's what I feel like she's doing. Like,
I had a problem with this child sitting in the confessional eating a full donut. Why is this child eating a whole donut to himself? He's
listen,
3.
I'm not one
What
to judge.
aren't we supposed to like split the sweets for the kids? They're not supposed to get the whole thing.
It depends what type of kids you have. Because
Mm,
if you have one where like a goldfish memory, like they'll forget about it, yeah, you could split it. But these kids these days are different. They remember. And I'm like,
oh,
why? Why do you remember that
okay.
right now? So yeah, I just
Yeah, her wardrobing sucks
it's like
really bad.
she's the Giselle of Miami.
Yes.
She loves a pantsuit, which I'm like, girl,
Yes.
hang it up.
Okay, so parading around the kids,
Mm-hmm.
it was uncomfortable to
Ye-
watch.
Very much so.
All the tias come over
Weird.
to take pictures, and it was just all like, ugh.
And I feel like the only one who I actually liked in that scenario was Adriana, surprisingly.
Hmm.
Like I felt like she actually wanted to come and get to know the kids. Because the relationship between Julia and Alexia is still weird to me. Like why
Hmm.
are y'all she was just calling you a barracuda mouth like 2 seasons ago. And now she's your kid's Tia?
No,
And I like Alexia, but there's something not sinister, but just weird.
she's weird. Um, so yeah, we have the event for the LGBTQ,
Yes.
and Julia's dress there was very bothersome.
The pink.
Um, yes. Everyone else looked very beautiful, beautiful gowns.
She just needs a seamstress or something. A
It
personal
wasn't giving.
shopper.
Um, the other person who I had a problem with at the event was Stephanie.
Mm,
I'm not a fan of Stephanie.
me either. I thought I would like her, but she uh, she just rubs me the wrong way. Like she's one of those people who's like, now wait a minute, you getting a little bit too comfortable.
Yeah.
Because when she was going in on Alexia and like the narcissist party, it's all about Todd. Todd. Now wait a minute, you don't even know Todd. So
Why are you
whatever
speaking on
Larsa's
him?
exactly like what's going on? And look, they may be going through it, but Alexia does not play about her man, her man, her man, her man.
Her man, her man, her man.
I said, don't
Um,
do it.
so when Karamo walked into the room and he is meeting the ladies and he
Mm-hmm.
says, "Ooh, you smell like money."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Of course I smell like money. Like, I smell good. My husband smells good." Whatever she said. I don't like that she tries to portray that she has old money. Like, she's old money.
But that's how you can tell when someone is not old money. Because old money is quiet. It's demure. Like the things that they own are very expensive, but it's not Hermes, Prada, Gucci all the time. It's very luxe. I mean, I don't even know how to else to explain it.
And it is, but they're not making that their personality.
That's the thing. I feel like because when you're old money, like you've always had money. So it's really not something that you care to talk about.
Right.
Like
So
mm,
that's how she led like the whole party. And then
mhm.
can we find her a hairstylist?
I don't even think it would do any good because she does have a hairstyle. Like someone is doing her hair for these events.
And they're putting these old lady flips in her hair
Yup. Well, that's been like the trend in Utah is like the
to
little
flip your hair.
yeah, like on Mormon Wives, like the girls with the short hair have the little flip out. Yeah.
Okay.
We going back in time, girl.
I'm totally disconnected from what their hairstyles are
You're not missing out on much. Just a little hair
because
flip.
flips. What year are we in? No,
I
thank
know.
you.
But
Um,
ooh.
but what?
No, I was gonna say we could get to Gertie's party because really that was it. It was a
That
lot of
was the
filler,
meat
and then the
and
last 20 minutes,
potatoes.
yeah. Which So Gertie's throwing a party. Her, what did she say? Her life celebration
Her
of life event.
her celebration of life for beating breast cancer.
Yeah, being a year in remission, which congratulations, girl. I would have done a celebration of life party too. Now, here's the thing. Julia walks in and I feel like
Hmm.
she's expecting Gertie to be like, "Oh, my best friend's here." Da 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 da. Well, Gertie's like, "Okay, well, you're the first one here anyway."
Oh, you're the first one here.
Right.
Next.
And then the audacity to go over to Gertie's husband, Russell, and start having a
Ugh.
conversation like we're friends.
Like
You assaulted
everything is
my
okay.
wife. Right. And he's like, good
And
luck with the
I
two
loved his
boys.
energy. I
Period.
loved his energy
That's a man.
because he stood on business.
Right. I don't have anything to say to you.
He had nothing to say to her. His whole facial expression, everything. He had
Mm-hmm.
nothing to give her.
But this is Julia's problem, and people like her is like she just expects people to be like, oh, like it's squashed. We can go back to normal. No, you
No.
embarrassed me. Like,
No.
don't do that. Um, so she does the whole her celebration of life speech. Everything's good, and then she's like, all right, hold on, stand by. I have other things to share. So she proceeds to pull up the text messages between Julia and Gertie. And yeah,
This was her
I,
Kenya moment.
and this is the thing. I stand by Gertie. I actually love what she did. But here's the thing. I'm tired of these women using these big events that are for them to shade other people. Like now you've ruined it for yourself.
Yep.
Like why would you do that,
Yep.
Gertie? And it's not
Because this was
even
such a beautiful moment. I'm
right.
over here crying. Like
Boohooing.
everything is so special. And then you flip it to make it about this girl.
Right. And the problem that I have with all the girls is like, oh my gosh, how could she do this at a cancer event? Da, 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 da. It's her event. Okay.
Right.
It's not like she
It's
went
not
to
like she
somebody
was at
else's cancer
Susan G.
event.
Komen's
Mm,
breast cancer event
exactly.
and was like, let me expose my messages between this girl.
Exactly. They are just so, I don't even know if the word is hypocritical, but it's weird. Like, why are you up in arms? Why are you so
They,
offended?
girl, you would have thought that she set this church on fire
Period. And it's not even a church
because
anymore.
because who said that this is like public humiliation?
Yeah, Lisa. And I actually stand by it because I am one of those people who you need to bring back public shame. That should be a thing now.
But not at this party. It we don't need to bring the public shame back at this event. This wasn't the right place
I mean,
because it was such a special moment.
yeah. But listen, it was her
Gertie
event.
Gertie said, "Russell, deuces, y'all about to leave out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to load this Glock and
Yeah.
just go."
I don't know.
Which is exactly what she did.
I- listen, it was her event, so if that's how you want to do it, go off. Um, this whole like, I can't believe she would air that out. Oh, I'm never texting Gertie. Okay, then don't. But
Then
like,
don't. But guess
they,
what? If she wanted to voice record this conversation, she could.
right.
There's You think just because she's not doing a text message exposure, she won't do some voice exposure?
Right. And, but it's all like they're acting like they're so close to Gertie. Y'all don't even talk to Gertie. So, like, what are you
Mhm.
worried about her? Like, that's why I'm like, why are y'all up in arms like that? And once again,
Mm.
Adriana is sitting there like, what's the problem? It's her event. She wanted to tell her side of it. Who cares? And they're all like, well, it's all of Gertie's friends who are there. Like, this is so embarrassing. No, it's actually embarrassing for Julia because now your lies are out there.
And that's when Adriana said, "Well, she shared hers, so you share the text messages."
Exactly.
And she's like, "No, no."
I'm like, go home then. She's like, hello, darling. I'm on my way home. Don't go to sleep. Why? So you can craft another lie?
Wait, the whole time I'm like, why is she talking like this over the phone, not realizing that she was sending this as a
So,
text message?
look, these old people, why wouldn't you just type it out?
Why wouldn't you just every single time I hear my mother speaking into her phone, I'm like, girl, how hard is it to just type it out?
Because listen, if you're gonna do all that work, just make it a voice memo.
Make it a voice memo.
I don't understand, and it's always gonna be wrong. Like the message is always gonna have an error. So just, girl, I
Yeah, do a voice note or like don't talk to text. I hate
right.
that talk to text
It's
thing.
giving Ramona Singer, or not even Ramona. What's her name? Luann.
It looks so crazy every time. I'm like, "Oh my gosh.
These
What is up
people.
with these older people?"
Look, they need to go to and all this AI stuff. I'm scared for them. But karma, I don't know what else to say. Mm.
Mm,
And what's gonna happen next week? I don't even remember.
they're gonna have the yacht party,
Oh yes. And this is
but
when
they're gonna be
Adriana,
separated on the yachts.
like Kiki, shut up. We whoever said that we need to be separated. Y'all are grown adults. So what? It's just gonna be who? Gertie and Adriana next to each other, and everybody else is with everybody else.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
understand that. I didn't
But
understand
I
that.
do like that Adriana is coming for Julia's neck because she's like,
Yes.
oh, now y'all are best friends now. Like, because
Yes.
they were just making fun of you. They never liked you. I don't know why they like you now, but it's certainly not real.
Well, yeah, I can't believe I'm hooked onto these Miami ladies again.
Girl, welcome back. Welcome
I
back.
can't believe it. I'm happy to
Mm-mm-mm.
be here. Thanks for having me.
De nada, de nada.
I wish I knew like patois. I don't know no like I can't speak any, not
Well,
patois. French patois. What do they call, what do the Haitians speak?
I think it's French patois,
Mhm.
but what was I going to say? You speak AAVE. That's a language. So technically,
Unfortunately.
we're bilingual. So on my resume, absolutely, I speak AAVE. All right, let's get into it. We are starting off with the Real Housewives of Orange County. Well. Miss Gretchen Rossi is back, which I'm actually enjoying her. I don't remember not liking her. But that was so long ago since she was on the show. But she is a breath of fresh air. Honestly, I like anyone who doesn't like Tamra. So I said what I said. This
You know, I don't
episode.
watch, but I know Gretchen's political affiliations, so I
Oh, no,
can't.
well, now wait a minute. I didn't know
Uh,
about that. So,
yeah. S-
well,
Sorry. Go ahead.
I done put my foot in my mouth. Okay. Well, period. So this episode, Emily and Shane are talking about their son because he has an ED, and he may be autistic. So Shane is very much like, this is something that he has. It doesn't define him. We're going to figure it out and we'll get through it as a family. Emily is very manic and very in the moment right now. Like we have to figure it out right now. And I can understand that. But also as a parent, you got to do that when you're by yourself in your room when all the kids are asleep. And in the daytime, you got to come up with a game plan because you are going to wear yourself thin. So, in my opinion, my professional armchair therapist opinion, they need a therapist separately. Like, she needs to work on her own stuff and he needs to work on his own stuff. And they can come back together for couples therapy because she can't be using him as a therapist because he's about to be
No.
like, girl, I'm the parent too, because he did say something. So Emily is always like, as a mother, it's hard for me. And Shane is like, well, wait a minute. He's my kid too. So like as
Mm-hmm.
a dad, it is hard too. So I was like, yeah, y'all need to a damn therapist. Now,
Pronto.
so, remember how I was talking about how I want to find out the salacious things that Katie did to make Shannon go off the rails on
Yes.
her? Well, we found out this episode, and y'all, I will say it once and I'll say it again. They let Vicky Scammer Gunvalson back into the group. Okay.
Like she's on the show?
She's not on the show. She sometimes comes in as like a friend of, but they brought her back into the group like it was nothing. She tried to play the victim and be like, yeah, I had no idea, but I also did have an idea anyway. So this starts off with Gina. Now, y'all already know I don't like Gina. But one thing about Gina, she will pull something out of the woodwork just to just to start some stuff. So a year prior, they were at the I forget what they called it, but when they do the casting pictures, and so everyone
Press
was
day.
there. Yeah, everyone was there. Shannon walked in. She's having a bit of a mental B. Okay, so she's screaming. She's all frazzled or whatever. Katie hangs up the call that she's on, and starts recording Shannon having her little mentee B. Well, allegedly, Katie sent this to Alexis Bellino. Now, mind you, at the time, Alexis Bellino and Shannon were in a legal battle.
Why?
So, well, Alexis stole Shannon's ex-boyfriend, John Jansen, and was parading it around Orange County like, "Oh, I got your man. He never liked you. We're getting married. You stole all this money from him, blah, 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 blah." So they were all in legal proceedings. Well, I don't know why Gina felt like she had to bring this up as it was a year later. Like, to me, if it was so salacious and egregious, why wouldn't you have told Shannon as soon as you found out? So she's been sitting on this for a year,
Mm.
and now all of a sudden you want to bring it up? That's weird. I don't like you, Gina. Like, why would you do that? So they all go to a dinner. Was it at a dinner? Girl, I don't even care where it was anyway. So they were all sitting down, and Gina brings it up. And everyone is like, "What? Oh my gosh." Here, Shannon, Dramatica. How could you do that? I was the only one on your side, blah, blah, blah. So the big hubbub is they're upset that Katie allegedly sent this to Alexis while they were in legal proceedings. This is after Shannon crashed her car. So essentially, like with the footage of her crashing the car, the footage that allegedly Katie sent Alexis, they could have used that in a defamation case. Well, you know what? Shannon, you are too grown to be acting like that in public. I do like you, Shannon,
Ever.
but
You
that
can't act like that in public.
right.
She's 60.
Exactly. And you coming in hooting and hollering and all this stuff, and yeah, I'm gonna record you. So Katie said she sent it to her husband to be like, "Look at what the fuck is going on." But everybody else is saying that she sent it to Alexis. But I'm like, "Well, how do y'all know that? Like, do you guys talk to Alexis and you found out? Like, who was getting this information?" But once
Do
again,
we ever find out?
who knows? Maybe. But once again, like, this is not a big deal to me. Like, this is not something that they need to be up in arms about. It's a year later. The legal proceedings are done. Who cares? She already paid that man $60,000. It's over. Like, I know. I mean, the man's a liar. She did.
I
She.
remember you saying that when we were watching Love Hotel.
Oh, about her ex.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Uh, I feel bad for her because I believe that she did pay for everything, and he got Alexis in his ear talking about, "Oh, we need to do this and this." So for her, it was cheaper just to give him the 60K instead of going through all the legal what the fuck? Legal proceedings. Girl, legal proceedings. Oh, another thing. You remember Adam? I think that's his name from Love Hotel. I think the one who wouldn't go in for the kiss, and he was just like oblivious with Shannon.
Honestly, I don't remember any of the men's names, but I
That's what
know
I'm
who you're
thinking
talking
his
about.
name is.
I remember who you're talking about.
So he's gonna be on the next episode.
Are they dating?
No, so she was telling her daughter, she was like, I met so many men on the Love Hotel, and I stay in touch with all of them. So when she needs a date for something, she just calls one of them and they go with her.
Period.
I was like, this is the one thing that Shannon, I applaud you on.
That
Okay.
something positive came out of it then.
Exactly. But this is some BS. We'll see what happens next week. But y'all know my favorite show. My favorite show down bad.
Jesus.
A 90-Day Fiancé. Um, I Here's the thing. So let's just start with the people in Florida and Miami. So all the girls want to have a girls' night. So it's Lauren, Yara, and Libby. So they all go to Lauren's house to drop the kids off so the dads can watch their kids because, yeah, they're their kids. So they can go out and have a good time. So Lauren, I don't know why she always has to do this. She's like, "Hey, like I just want to talk to you, about my friend Noga. I've never seen her act like that. That was so out of character for her, blah blah blah." My thing is, girl, I don't care. She came at my husband. I don't know this woman. That's the problem. I don't know her and she felt that comfortable to do that. So you going back and forth about how she's not like this, that's not my experience. So her apology, she could shove it. Don't give a damn. Lauren, you're wearing on my nerves. I used to really like you, but why are you telling another woman what is good for her and
Lauren
her husband?
is married to.
Alex, the tall Israeli guy.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, why are you trying to tell her, what's good for her family? Listen, if she wants to move to Moldova, nothing you do or say is going to
It's
change
going to
her
stop
mind.
her.
And the thing that pisses me off is like, ho, like 2.5 years ago, your husband was doing the same thing, trying to get you to move back to Israel. So stop, please. I have many seats. Um, we get to Kara, and Guillermo. I feel like Kara's mom does not like that man. He is always wanting to like pivot and do something else. Mind you, he had this job at a hotel. I think he was like a manager of the hotel. He had great benefits. He was making good money. He quit his job to become a pilot. He had no plan. He just quit his job, then told his wife a couple days later. And she was
Okay.
like, "Did you apply for pilot school? Did you like where's this coming from?"
Yeah.
Also, like you have all the benefits. Like you have all the insurance benefits. We have a child.
We have a child. You can't just say we're
Girl.
not going to have no insurance.
And then he's like, "Well, I want to do something that makes me happy." This is what I cannot stand. People, grown-ups who don't understand that like sometimes your life is not set up to be luxury. You have to go to work. You have to have a 9 to 5.
So
Not
you
everybody can
could
be an
do this
influencer.
pilot school training while you have a job.
Well, yeah, cuz who else is going to pay for it?
I'm so confused.
Yeah. And now his new pivot is, well, I'm going to do the Air Force. Because your dad did it and they'll pay for it da da da. She's like, "Well, we're not moving everywhere you go." And
How
if
old
you
is he?
27
Isn't he too old
for the Air
to
Force?
join?
That's a good question. He should have thought about that.
Okay. You keep talking. I'm Googling.
Yeah, because it's just like I feel so bad for Kara to have a 2-year-old and to have to be raising a 27-year-old man who's your husband is girl. If they get divorced, more power to her, because I don't know how she does it. Okay, but while you're looking for that, I'll talk about Jasmine and Gino. Um, Girl, so he comes back from Vegas. He is all smitten with what's her name, Michelle, whatever. And
Natalie.
oh,
I don't know.
whore. Because I'm telling you, anyone who says they have an attraction to Gino off the bat, you're a whore. Because
or you just have low self-esteem.
No,
yourself.
no, 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 no.
Mm,
No
or you
level.
just want to be on TV.
Girl, there is no level of self-esteem that would, well, you know what? Let me shut up.
Okay,
Because,
and it says to join. Now, I don't always trust this AI overview that
mm,
Google does,
mm.
but it says you must be between 17 and 42 years old. That
Okay,
just
that
seems
makes
a little
sense.
bit old, but okay.
Girl, they need people to fight these wars they starting for no reason,
I
so,
mean, seriously.
and it ain't me. Bye. I'm out of here. See ya. Um, so he gets back from Vegas. He's talking to his cousin Dana. He's like, "Yeah, I really like her." Blah 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 blah. So he has decided he don't want to be with Jasmine no more. He wants a divorce. Could you imagine him coming to you being like, "I want a divorce." You're divorcing me? No, no, no.
No,
I'm divorcing you.
absolutely not. You cannot in one season of a show, you can't say that you kicked me out of your house.
Hmm.
Number one, and number two, you can't come to me for a divorce. I'm coming to you for a divorce.
Girl, and so that's how I know that baby was revenge. As soon as he said that, she said, "Okay, no protection. I'm gonna get you," because he wanted kids, and she was like, "Oh, I don't know. You still haven't brought my kids over here from Panama when you said you would, so I don't know." Okay, so
Oh, she has other kids?
yeah, girl, she got two in Panama.
How old are they?
I don't know. They're like between 7 and 12. But here's the thing.
Oh, hell no.
So this is why Gino is the master manipulator. So he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna fill out all the green card stuff, the 90-day fiance visa." And Jasmine was like, "Okay, make sure you put my kids on it." Well, he didn't do that. Yeah. So she gets to the US, and I'm assuming that Gina was like, "Oh, it's still in process. It's still in process." They go to see a lawyer. The lawyer is like, there's literally no paperwork for your kids to come here."
Oh
She
my
she
gosh.
has no job. He won't drive her to the gym where so she can leave the house. And now he's essentially gaslighting her and be like, "Well, I'm not bringing your kids unless you change," or like da da da. What? That man is
Oh my
sick. People
gosh.
look, people like to say he's all innocent. No, he's messed up.
He doesn't even look innocent.
He looked right.
He looks low
Crypt
down and
keeper.
dirty.
And he is. So he he was like, "I'm gonna meet Jasmine at a park that we used to go to all the time when we were married." He brings some of her clothes and a coffee machine. He's like, "I know she really likes her coffee." That coffee machine looks so dirty. And he has this blue jacket. He's like, "It smells just like Jasmine. Wow, it smells." Anyway, so Jasmine
I
gets
need you to stop with the voice.
I can't. I need you because I want you to imagine his face. So he gets to the park. She has to take a Uber there. Um,
Oh
and
Lord.
yep. And so he's like, "Yeah, I know you've been cheating on me." And she's like, "What?"
And what do you think you've been doing?
Right. So he was like, "I know you've been cheating on me since before you brought up the open marriage." And she was like, "Well, no, but what proof do you have?" He was like, "I have the call logs. I have the call logs between you and Matt. And the calls last between 2 minutes and 60 minutes." Darling, that's not evidence. Mind you, she had to constantly ask Matt to pick her up and drive her to the gym because Gino kept her in that house like Rapunzel. He would not let her out. And you know what? Oh well, Gino.
What does he do for work?
I don't know. He quit his job when she got here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So, and then he damn near runs her over with his car when he's reversing.
On purpose?
Yeah,
Like he
who
was upset?
knows? No, he was reversing like normally, but you he put all her stuff in a pile outside, so she was just sitting on it
This
waiting.
man is diabolical.
Yeah,
I could fight him for her.
he's gotten away with too much because people think, Gino is special. I don't give a damn. He is too
Jasmine
calculated.
girl, stand up.
Li- Literally. How you gonna let that man talk to you? And then she's crying over him. I told you she loves him down
All she
bad.
has to do is take some clippers and snip the back of his neck, get that hair, and be over him, girl.
And you know
Stand
what?
up.
I'm so petty. Cause like, okay, let me just come to the house and pick up my stuff. When I tell you I'm taking all those hats, I'm taking all those hats. Oh baby, I'm taking all those hats.
The
You ain't
hats, and I'm putting
everything.
some I'm putting Nair in his shampoo.
Period. That little soul patch on the back of your neck, gone.
Gone.
Like, I wonder if he even washes it, cause it's just a little patch.
I saw it.
You
It's
did,
so sick. I was
it,
like, ew. Why would
girl.
he do that?
It, exactly.
Because
Um,
he's on the spectrum. Because no neurotypical brain is letting you
no,
with
but
that patch on your
listen,
head.
listen. Well, actually, I do think this person is on the spectrum with us because, girl, okay, this person would come into where I am. I'm gonna say where I was, but I would see this person all the time. He
Okay.
had one scoop, okay, one scoop of hair up here. He's like, I need to go get a haircut. What do they even use to cut it? Shears? Uh, these men are nuts. But
Who
anyway,
knows?
girl, anyway, so let's get back to girls' night. These girls are boring. They literally sitting around just drinking a margarita. I'm in Miami. Why are we not dancing? Why are we still talking about the boys? What, like, who cares? But the funniest part of this whole episode, so y'all know nobody really likes Andre, okay? Nobody can
Everybody
stand
hates
him.
Andre. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so all the boys are at Alex's house with the kids. Well, uh Andre's son Winston bites Lauren's oldest son. And the boy is crying and Alex is like, "Okay, okay, like you're okay." And here goes Andre. I'm already with on thin ice with these guys. This is the last thing I need is my kid biting one of theirs. But listen, the gag is while Alex is taking care of the older one, Winston goes and bites the middle child. Yes. He bit both brothers. And
Okay.
they're like, at least they didn't break skin. I just want to say this. Kids who bite other people, do you have Pika? Because what what makes you do that? Any child psychiatrist, clock in.
How
Why?
old is this child?
He's like 2.
Okay. Oh, well, no.
M- I've never experienced that. Because why are you biting me? I would be scared. This boy is walking around and can kind of say sentences. Like, because he's just standing there, right? And what made you go like that forearm looks so tasty. I want to take a bite out of it. And the guy, like the funniest thing is like it was the two brothers. They already don't like Andre. It's his kid.
Right.
Jovi's like, mm, what the hell? Yeah,
That
no,
is funny.
crazy. So th- this show, this is like it marinates. It gets better and better. So we're in for an interesting time for sure.
Well, I keep saying I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try again because now I just need it. But like now I need to catch up on 2 episodes.
You don't need to.
No, but now I want to watch. Okay, so I just need to catch up on 1 episode because I want to see him leave the clothes in the parking lot, and then I want to see the kids bite. The
Same
kid bite.
episode. Same
All
episode.
right, so I'm gonna watch this past episode.
Mhm. Yeah, girl, cuz we were cracking up cuz Andre was so embarrassed like why now? Like I already cussed this woman out in their house now you biting their kids in the house. Poor Andre. Everybody hates Andre.
Mm, mm, mm. All right, you guys. I had a slow TV week. I've been just chilling. Um, Love and Marriage Huntsville has returned for season 10.
Oh my God.
I know. This is going to be the first season without one of the original castmates who is Melody, which is Martell,
Ew.
Sheree's ex-man's
The paid
ex-wife.
man.
Mm-hmm. So this is our first season without Melody.
Mm.
Martell is still on here lying, being a piece of shit.
What a loser.
Um, he actually, I guess because Mel isn't on the show this year, they've like stopped blurring out pictures of his baby mama, the one who he cheated on Mel with. Like they stopped blurring out her picture and they used her name. So
Oh,
I have a
wow.
feeling that this season she'll make an appearance.
Probably.
Um, because why are we talking about this girl?
Right.
Marceau and Tisha are back. Tisha's mama, Miss Wanda. Lord, why is she back? Jesus,
Ooh.
get rid of her.
Is she like
If
Scrappy's mom?
no,
Okay.
no, no, she's worse.
Oh.
Miss Wanda gets on my nerves. Miss Wanda gets on everybody's nerves.
Okay.
She has tried to fight with everybody on this show for how they treat her daughter. But like, girl, Tisha is grown.
Right.
So
And
get
you're a
over
granny.
yourselves. So she's back. I can't believe she's back on my TV screen. I never thought I'd see the day when she came back. Good
Ooh.
Lord. Kimmy and Maurice are back. I guess their storyline this year is going to be about how their son is going to college. Destiny is back. Destiny's just got out of a relationship with Nell and Chris Fletcher's son, and he had a baby on her and text her happy Thanksgiving, but then like an hour later posted pictures of the baby. And that's how Destiny found out that this boy had a baby. So can't wait for that.
Wow.
Uh, so Nell and Chris Fletcher are back, and they have two new grandkids. And then we have the return of this chick Trisha and Ken. They're dating, but Trisha is still married to her husband Marquez.
I'm sorry.
Trisha
There.
is dating Ken,
Okay.
but Trisha is still married to a man named Marquez.
What is going on with their divorce? Or maybe they're. See.
See,
What?
he hasn't signed the papers yet, and she's been dating Ken for quite a while.
Ew.
So there's gonna be drama this week around Marquez and Ken because for some reason, here we have Trisha sitting in the house with
Hmm.
her friend, and they're just talking back and forth. And her front door opens, and the ex-husband, or not the ex-husband, the husband walks in the
Right.
house. This man just walked up in this lady's house.
Is it really hers alone?
It's her and Ken's house. And I'm pretty sure it's Ken's house.
What's going on?
So this man just walks up in the house. And then he comes in like hot with Trisha's friend, like they trying to go back and forth, and she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna need for you to leave my house. Get out of my house and don't walk
Yeah.
in here like that again." Okay, so on the previews for this Saturday's episode,
Hmm.
he does it again, but this time Ken is at home, and Ken and him, they about to go head to head,
Oh, I'm watching this show.
fist to fist.
Uh, now wait a minute.
Well, now Ken is a much bigger man than Marquez,
Oh,
so I can see Marquez like beating the stank out of him. So I love Love and Marriage Huntsville. It's one of my favorite shows on television. So I'm so excited that that is back. Um, quickly, I watched The King's Court.
Oh, how was that?
It actually wasn't bad.
Okay.
There was one, there was a white lady on there who was from Tennessee. Now, these are three
Mm,
black men.
right.
Okay. So one of the guys asked her, has she ever dated a black man? And like,
Oh God.
how would your family feel about you bringing a black man home?
Right.
This lady, like I said, she's from Tennessee, and she says, "Oh yeah, of course I've dated a black man before, and my family, they wouldn't care. They just care about how you treat their daughter." Okay.
I don't believe that, but
And
whatever.
then she says that her father is some senator in Tennessee. And I'm
Mm,
like, okay, right there, we already know where your head is at.
exactly.
So
Fetish.
the next day, she goes to him and she goes, I have to talk to you. I just wanted to tell you that I lied to you when I said that I dated a black man before. I've never dated a black man.
We know that, babes. Like, who were you telling?
So she got eliminated the first episode. Thank
Thank
God.
God.
So she's
So
gone.
Jenny,
Huh?
Jenny
Let me see. Yep.
looks like it.
She's out of there. I only watched the first episode, but I'm gonna watch the second episode probably tonight. Um, I think it's so funny how we are just aligned with each other.
That was creepy.
Girl, when you said I'm watching it now, I said,
That
"Oh my gosh,
you guys,
what is happening?"
we are talking about that Bravo botched rewind whatever. So I was watching it and she texted me and she was like, "Oh, I'm watching this show. It's crazy how Kim and Brielle did it." I said, "Now wait a minute. I'm watching it too." And we must have synced up because I think we were watching it at the exact same
We
time.
might have been.
We are sick. We are actually
It,
telepathic.
it is. It's a sickness.
That was
It
crazy.
was so, because I'm like, as I'm watching it, I said, "Oh, this is perfect for her because all of your worlds are combined in
All
this
of them.
one show."
Yup.
So I was like, "Dang, I wonder if she's gonna watch it."
And I wasn't going to until I was like, wait, Larissa's on it. That's Colt's ex wife, if you guys are, in the 90-day universe.
Oh wait, that's the one who would say culty.
Hmm. And she
Okay.
was like, whoever goes against the queen will die. So, oh my God. That's so
So
funny.
that was hilarious and scary at the same time because
Yeah.
what the fox?
No,
And
seriously.
then, are you gonna continue to watch it?
I don't know because I'm trying to figure out like well, I never finished it this time, but so people just keep coming to the house. Like
Right.
it's okay. I do want to see Aubrey O'Day just
I don't.
because she's a conundrum to me. Like she was just so beautiful. Body dysmorphia is crazy.
Beyond. And
Like
then I did not watch this, but I'm chronically online and it's hard to miss this clip that has circulated the internet this week,
of
which
what?
is Jackie Christie
Mm,
beating the shit out of her daughter
the bricks off.
on Basketball Wives.
Okay,
And the
like
daughter sitting there like, bitch, get your hands off of me. Get your
mhm.
hands off of me.
Okay, so my friend sent me the clip and I was like, what do you mean, Jackie gets in a fight with Chanel or whatever,
Chantel.
Chantel. And so I'm watching it And they going back and forth like they are women off the street who don't know each other. That's what sent me, because she said F you, da da da. And she was like, okay, Jackie. I said,
Every single time she called her Jackie, I said, well, gosh.
it
She just
gagged
kept
me.
saying, no, Jackie. Jackie, are you going to listen to me?
Right. And the thing that was the most disgusting was that the mom threw the first punch.
No, she didn't.
Okay,
No, she
well,
didn't. That girl pushed her.
yes,
She pushed her. Now,
but that's
here,
your daughter.
here's where I'm going to say, I'm sorry, not sorry. I'm Team Jackie.
Don't you dare.
Because the child had no right in putting the hands on the lady. Now because they have talked to each other like they are two birds on the street.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're going to touch me, and now I'm going to lay hands on you like you are a bird on the street. Do you remember that clip between Tokyo Tony and Black China
Mm-mm. When they were cussing
when
each other out?
in the kitchen,
I think so.
and Tokyo Tony was like calling her all types of bitches and whores and how she
Mm-hmm.
was going to slap her? Jackie Christie actually took it there.
And see, this is the thing. I can see your point of view, but as a parent, to beat the bricks off of your grown daughter. And when I say beat the bricks, I mean it. The way she punched her in her face, I seen the freeze frame.
Yep.
I mean, it shifted her whole bun off her head.
It sure did.
She,
I rewound because I said, now what was different about her hair?
yes, like to. I mean, I know they've had a really troubled past, but at that point, Chantal should have said, "I'm going no contact," because her getting on this show, this is what Jackie wanted. This is what Jackie wanted the whole time.
I haven't, like I said, I haven't watched the show,
Me
but
neither.
from the clips that I've seen, Sh- Shawnee is
Sh-
Shani. Her name
yeah,
must be Chantel.
yeah.
Shani is what Jackie calls her. They've had a really bad relationship,
Mm-hmm.
but things don't come to the forefront until Shani gets in front of everyone else. So, like you said, she needs a therapist,
Mm-mm.
and stop using these ladies as your way to like say what you want to say to
Right.
your mother. So then when they're sitting there talking with each other, I'm sorry, you could have just got up and walked out like you said you were going to do. Leave. Now the first time that they sat down, Jackie left. Jackie said, "If you're not going to listen to what I have to
Mm-hmm.
say, I'm leaving." Jackie left. That girl taunted her mom down the hallway. Go
Mm-hmm.
call Doug. Go call Doug. Do this, Jackie. Why are you talking about your parents like this? These are
Well,
your parents.
okay. My thing is, I don't think Doug is her actual dad.
Doug is her dad.
Okay. Well, then the email that Evelyn was reading from Shani was disturbing. Like
It's something
Jackie.
about Jackie cheated on Doug and had her.
Know about like how she used to treat Shani when she was younger, and that's why they have such an issue. Honestly, she reminds me of Joan Crawford, Mommy Dearest. That's what it was
Hmm.
giving.
Now, Jackie is a nut. We know this.
But your kids,
Yeah. Well,
that's another level of
like I said, and I see where you're coming from too. Like, she shouldn't have beat her daughter like that, her grown adult daughter. But I'm if that girl was bold enough to push her mama,
but like as the
n-
parent, you should be like, all right, I am like 30 years older than her. I'm gonna let you act the fool. And so when you watch it back, like that's all you need to do. You'll be embarrassed yourself. But to cold clock your daughter, now you've turned the attention away from maybe everything bad that she was doing, and now everyone hates you because of it.
no, nobody hates her.
What?
No, girl. What?
Oh, I have not read the
No,
comments. I haven't read any.
the Twitter sphere is like, can somebody hand Chantel her pink slip? This is it for her.
Oh, for sure.
They were like, she should have never been on the show in the first
And that's what
place.
I was saying. Why
Ev-
is she on the show?
Everyone's like, Jackie, sorry not sorry, we're on Jackie's side. Because
Really?
the way that this girl has moved the entire season
I have seen
towards her
clips.
mom, they're all like, meh.
I mean, I have seen clips of them going back and forth and like someone was throwing a chair or like they almost got into another physical altercation
That
before
is
this.
insane. That is crazy to me.
Beyond. Like that's your mom.
Oof.
That's your kid.
Oof. Mm. Anyways, so
Mm.
that's all I got. I don't think I watched anything else. No, I didn't. That was it.
That's okay though, because things are gonna start to pick up. You guys, fall, that's when all the good shows start coming back around. So like August, September.
August, the new season of Love is Blind UK will start back. So
Maybe I'll watch it. I never seen
that'll
Love is
give me
Blind.
something to watch. So yeah.
Well, last but not least. Actually, it is the least. That's why it's last. Um, Real
Yeah,
Housewives of
we can make this
Atlanta.
brief. We can make this real quick.
Angela, please stop embarrassing yourself. This was so. What are you doing?
With the fake receipts.
Yes, you were on a high, and then this reunion. I just said you're a goofball because you thought you ate. You didn't.
You didn't. So I'll say this season of Atlanta Housewives was a snooze.
Mm-hmm.
This reunion has now put me in the coffin.
And this is what I was going to tell you earlier. Honestly, I think we talked about how like Kenya won't be back. She will be.
She will be. They
This
need her.
show, and it just proved everyone's like, if not Nene, if not Candy, Kenya has to be. She just has to be a part of it.
They're suffering.
Beyond suffering. And look, Portia trying to do everything she can to get Drew kicked off this show. Everything she can. I'm like, Portia, you got to give it a rest. She's already on the way out, but like, just easy. Calm down.
Now, like I said, this reunion, bury me. I haven't really paid that much attention. So like the Portia, Shamia back and forth,
I was zoned out.
don't really know. Zoned out. But they had like a back and forth online this week.
I seen that.
And then Shamia removed RHOA out of her bio on Instagram.
I mean, I don't think people would be upset about it.
Oh, girl, I wouldn't.
But like, that's crazy. Like, she just, yeah, she just went about it the wrong way. Because she could have been really liked. But getting close with Britt and Kelly was her mistake.
This season just flopped really hard.
It
Okay, and
did.
another mother freaking thing. Why is it that they are sitting here like I'm watching damn Big Brother or Survivor and they're talking about alliances?
Right.
We formed this alliance. We formed an alliance. We
And
formed
that
an
was
alliance.
see, that was their downfall. Because
Because y'all
why?
came into it with ill intent.
And like, you're already friends with Portia. You're already friends with Portia.
We formed the alliance before. Like, what
What?
are you talking about? Alliance? I said if I hear this word alliance one more motherfucking time.
Right. This is not the challenge. Like that's so weird. But Britt's statement, who Andy read it, and essentially, she was saying that wasn't her in the picture. So this whole time, You were just going on about this to essentially get back at Kenya because you were just
She's
that mad at
so
her. And
stupid.
also, she's delusional. They showed the clip back of when Britt and Kenya first met. Kenya was asking a question I
She
would,
she said, "Are you married?"
and Britt said yes, and Kenya said, "Oh, is that just your engagement ring? Where's your wedding band?" And here she goes,
This is
"Actually,
my
this is my second."
second.
All you have to say is, "I don't wear a wedding band," or "I forgot it."
She's so dumb. She probably thinks that that is the wedding band.
Probably.
She's
And her
like,
little
"Oh, he doesn't have to get me a band because he got me this ring."
I'm so disappointed.
Yeah, this
It could have
this
been 5 episodes.
season, it could have been 2-part reunion. Could have been one
1
part
part.
reunion. It could have been one.
Because there's nothing juicy coming up. I mean, the next juicy thing is when
Charles
Charles
says to
says,
them,
"Where's
"We're
your"
all y'all
Yeah,
husbands." That's gonna be it. Y'all made me wait till the third episode
for
to see
nothing.
Charles drag these women. That could have been done.
And like I'm thinking back, the when's the last time they had a good reunion? Like when Phaedra admitted to being a liar, where Nene said, "Where's your scooter?" Where Portia attacked Kenya. Like this is decades ago.
It was when Phaedra admitted to the candy
Season
stuff
8.
because
Season 8?
because Sheree was like, "Oh my gosh."
Like it was happening to her. And you know what? That's how I know I'm slow, okay? Because I was like, wait, why is she doing that?
That is
Like,
still one of my favorite.
oh, oh,
Oh my gosh, because that's literally how she did. Oh my gosh,
oh my
hilarious,
gosh. Yeah, that was,
hilarious. But no, this reunion has sucked ass. I'm over it.
they need to do a whole shakeup. Okay, so when they do the shakeup, who would you like to be on the cast?
Okay, so Kenya,
Okay.
Kenya Moore whore,
Kenya
Kenya
Moore,
Moore
hair
whore.
care.
No, Kenya Moore whore is forever iconic. Gosh, Phaedra.
I
Um,
know.
Phaedra.
Okay.
I really could do without Portia, but they're not getting rid of her.
No. She is
So
like a 5-year
Portia,
contract.
Drew,
Okay.
Angela,
Yep.
and one new person,
Okay.
but I don't know who.
Okay. Well, Nene's back in good graces with NBC Universal, and I know she need to check. Well, no, let me not say that, Nene, because you can be kind of mean. Um, but I'm sure a Bravo check would be nice. So I would do what Kenya, Portia,
Okay.
Nene,
Okay.
I guess Phaedra, just to have that there. Cynthia, I she could stay a friend of
Yeah.
Britt, Angela.
Brit.
I mean, what's that girl's name? Strawberry Shortcake, Kelly.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
And then,
another thing that ticked me off was when Phaedra said that she didn't need to secure her spot on the show because her spot was like it was handed to her. It's hers or something. And I'm like, girl,
darling.
the spot is yours because Candy Burris Tucker left
Mm-hmm.
the show.
Exactly. That's
The
the
spot
only
was not
reason.
yours. Candy left.
And that's what Angela should have said. Because guess
That's what
what?
she should have said.
Yeah.
This you weren't secured a spot. And you didn't show up to the Married to Medicine reunion, not because they were bullies. Oh,
Because
they
she
don't
already got
like
the call
me.
from Andy.
Because you got the call to come over here for the last 2 weeks of this show.
Mhm.
Stop playing in my face.
And honestly, the show could do well without her. Like, we've seen it.
We've seen it.
Um, but yeah, I'm ready to end the show. I'm ready for Potomac to come back on, honestly.
Me
I miss
too.
my Potomac ladies.
I miss my Married to Medicine ladies.
This season was not, the past season was not good.
No, but I
But
still miss
listen,
them.
with Sweet Tea gone, it's going to be great next
Oh
season.
my gosh. I can finally have peace.
Breathe. Yeah. She was a horrible addition.
Horrible.
But horrible. Any whore. Listen, messy babies. This is where we're gonna leave ya. This was so fun. I love you, messy babies.
I love you, messy babies. Bye. If you loved this week's mess, don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe where you get your podcast.
Born messy, staying messy. Bye.